아, Yeah. Either I'm another Amir. Yeah, I will be playing as one of the championship defender, Team B, of course. Yeah. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. Blue team, yeah. 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 So let's see even if I can talk for it myself.
Oh, I get it. I hadn't had voice. Okay, so I had to start again. Welcome
Okay.
to our live stream for a match, for a hot and exciting match between two powerful super teams. Me, Amir as orange team, and Amir as blue team. Two Amirs, yeah, two
Yeah.
champions. We're going to have a, you know, an exciting match today with the game called Super Team. It's a football. It's a highly tactical football board game. So I'm going to do a little brief about the concept of the game. I'm not going to, show the exact rules. I hope you find out for yourself when see us playing. So uh, let's start with some concepts. Each team has a different team. That is this board in front of me and in front of the other Amir, and also a captain. Each team consists of 5 players along with a goalkeeper. One of the players is marked with a star. That is the captain. This captain is related to this tile. So the ability of applies only to this pawn here, but the ability of my team applies to my whole, crew, everybody, except for the goalkeeper, of course. And before we start the match, we have to distribute these cubes. Let me lock this one. Okay, distribute our cubes in our team board. So I'm going to zoom a little bit so you can better see. As you can see, there are 5 stats on my team board: pass, shot on goal, dribble, tackle, and goalkeeping. I can distribute these 6 brown cubes in this stats. So for example, I add 2 for passing, 1 for shoot, 1 for goalkeeping, uh, you know, 1 for tackle, and another one for example, shot and goal. Okay. And what's with these cubes? I'm going to say, during the match, each one of us do some actions. Pass the ball, shot on goal, dribble, tackle. All of these actions are resolved by these dice. For each action, we have to roll this green die here. Okay, but we can add some extra brown dice to our green die to make our dice roll higher with the help of these stats. For example, if I'm going to pass the ball and I have 2 cubes on passing stats on my team board, so I can add 2 more brown dice to my passing, which will help me for a better dice. So that's the first concept I want to mention. Another concept is the passive and active. Each of the players here, not this dice, each of the players have a passive side and active side. When you move a pawn, when you move a player on the board, so for example, I go 1, 2, each pawn can move up to 2 spaces. You immediately have to flip it to the passive side. And when a pawn is in his passive side, you can only move it 1 space and by paying by 1 star. 1 star per 1 space. So you might ask that, what is the stars? Stars are the resource of the game. It's some kind of morale for the team. You gain a stars by performing some tactics in the game. You perform tactics, you gain a stars, and you can later on in the game spend those stars for extra movements, for adding to your dice roll, and for some other actions that are on the card. And another concept is in the game are these fatigue cards. These are cards that come to your deck and weaken your deck completely. You'll see how they can ruin a team in a minute. Okay, so let's jump into some cards. I'm going to show you some cards, but very briefly, there are 2 types of cards. Tactic cards that are separated in 2 parts. Upper part is for the offensive player, the offensive team actually, the team that possesses the ball, and the down part is for defensive team that don't has the ball. And there are some says pass the ball in front of a player, and then in the left side there is a reward for that tactic. Gain 2 movement and 1 star. And for example, this one is a defense tactic that says move 1 player forward and move 1 backward and gain 1 star. Another type of card is these technique cards that are related to your captain and can only you can apply them only by your captain player, and they have some text on it that shows what you can do. All types of cards have 2 alternative action in down left corner. You can simply play that card and ignore the main action and just use it as 1 movement or 1 simple action. But it's better, it's better to use the main action because it has a reward, it has multiple actions. And that's it. We play by turn, and on each turn a player can play up to 3 cards, and at the end of his turn he draw back up to 3. Okay, Amir Blue, are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah, so we start by drawing 4 cards into our hand, yeah?
Yeah, and sadly you can see my hand. That's not fair.
Yeah.
You buy the judge. Clearly.
Just to make you feel a bit more safe, I cannot have the same stream as a string on my screen at the same time. So rest assured. Yeah.
It's
and anyway, I'm going to play as fair as I can. So
okay, thank you. Okay. So let's roll some dice to see who's going to start the game.
Okay. Yeah. So the higher will start the game, yeah?
Okay, sure. Okay. 4.
It will definitely not be me. Yeah. Okay. I could see that coming, so okay.
Yeah, but I know it doesn't matter. You win all your games, dexterity games, football games.
Let's wait.
Everything.
Let's wait and see. Yeah. Wait and see.
It's a waste of time actually. So
no, definitely not. Oh.
Okay, I can do one thing. I can play this one and I go pass this one, goes this way and goes this way. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm going to play this card. I'm not going to play the main action. I'm going to only use it as a secondary action and pass the ball to this player. So I have to roll the dice. When you pass the ball, you have to roll at least the half of the distance. So the distance is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I have to roll 2.
Yeah, and you round up. So if it was 5, you had to roll 3.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I forgot to. Oops.
No.
Yeah, I hardly do that.
That works for me. That's fine by me.
My players are a little nervous at the start of the game. So that's my first card. For the second card,
it's the atmosphere in the stadium. Sure.
yeah, sure. The stadium is right behind you. So for the second card I play, I want to use this tactic card. It says pass forward and then pass in a straight line in front of another player. Okay, so I'm gonna pass the ball to this guy, and this guy pass the balls in front of this player. Okay, so first is 1, 2. I need to roll 1. Yeah, that's it. Oh, sorry, I had to return my star to its first position. So that's the first step of this tactic, and the second part is a straight pass in front of a player. So I had to pass here, and I need another 2. Yeah. So and what is my reward? My reward is 2 movements and 1 action. So I go 1 and 2. I pick the ball and I flip my player to see that, to turn it into passive mode. And I have another movement for my reward. It's 1, 2. I flip that either, and let's see what do I got. Oh no, sorry, I don't move this one. Okay. I'm going to move this one. Are you okay to play with team abilities and captain abilities, or make it simple and ignore them?
No, I'm okay with whichever you prefer, because my team ability is pretty straightforward. I can reroll 1 fumble die.
Full screen that. Yeah, you can reroll 1 fumble die. Yeah, and by fumble I mean this, X die. There is one side of this brown die that marked with
and
X.
by fumble die you mean the
yeah, and they reduce your dice roll, so it's kind of push your luck element. You can use extra brown dice, but it may ruin your action. Yeah. So my ability is that
and
I can.
My captain.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to tell that my captain ability is also the captain bow battery. I can move up to 3 spaces without the ball. So that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah. My team abilities, I can move up to 3 spaces on sides of the pitch. In 2 lines in right and left of the pitch, I can move up to 3 spaces, not up to 2 spaces. It's my team ability, and my captain ability is that we can ignore the captain ability and just play with team. Okay.
Okay, sure.
For simpler play. Okay, so for my second movement reward was that, and I had 1 extra action. I'm going to, I skip that. I just play another card. I'm going to play this card, and it says pass the ball forward and gain 2 actions and 1 star. So I'm going to pass the ball to this guy. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2. Let's roll it.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, I got it.
A bit risky, yeah, but
oh, they are talented players. So I get a star and 2 movements. I go 1, 2. And another 1, 1, 2. So I guess that's my turn. I played my, you can play up to 3 cards. I draw back up to 4, and it's your turn. Go ahead.
Okay, just as a reminder, I think we get the bonus of the tactic cards only if we succeed in completing that motion. Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, So, I'm not the owner of the ball right now, so maybe some defensive moves. Let's see what can I do. Okay. Okay, so I'll start by doing this. Let's give it a shot. So I move this guy here, Philippine, to passive side. What about moving my captain a bit? No. Okay, yeah. Maybe that.
Sorry, Amir. Some guys mentioned that you know, your Tabletopia sound is on, so they hear every click you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the heads up.
It seems like a, you know, mental play you are going to start with my team, making noise.
Maybe that was intentional, maybe. But let's not get into details.
Using bad words. I don't know.
Yeah. No. Come on. Give me one example. No. I'm playing fair.
No.
Fair and
Amir the
square.
Blue is the most polite person I ever met in my whole life.
Thanks for the compliment, but I'm not going to just sit back and let you do whatever you want to do. Yeah, okay. So I move my captain. He goes into passive mode, and I think that can count as okay. So for the last move,
oh, sorry,
yeah,
I used the, you know, I had to draw some fatigue card because I used those tactics, and I show it to the audience. Yeah.
You go.
Yeah. Some tactics have this little heart icon on top of them. So whenever you use that kind of tactics, you have to draw a fatigue card and add it to your draw deck. Yeah.
And it goes on top of the deck.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so the same goes for me. I will draw one as soon as I just resolve this card. So I move my captain over here.
Yeah, and he's using these defensive tactics. You know, he's going to move 2 forward and 1 in every direction, and his reward is 1 star and 1 action. Sorry, go.
No, that's fine. And okay, so I'm going to, maybe just do this to Titan. No, actually that's it. I will move this over here. Okay, and flip it. And that's my 3 movements. And now I get my reward, which is 1 star. And for my action, I'm going to tackle into this player.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend 1 star to add to my die roll.
Same here. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
So.
Do you want to go on about these stars and how do they work in the actual game?
No.
The physical game?
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
So my dribble skill is 0, so I only roll my green die. What about
but
tackle?
My tackle skill is thankfully 1, so I get to roll one of these.
Okay, so it seems that I lost the ball. Okay, let's go.
I've already spent 1 star. So
4 plus 1, I'm 5. Yes.
And I'm 6.